We've been watching this Target news. We saw the Walmart news yesterday. You're spending a lot of time talking to CEOs, especially as this market has contracted. Where are we?
Well, we're on a journey in progress of tightening economic conditions. And, one of the things I just observed, up to this point, there's no question the Fed's taking action. The Fed is working to tighten monetary conditions. Monetary conditions are getting tighter. Fiscal conditions are certainly getting tighter. And that's having an impact on asset prices. Stocks are assets, and it's having an impact on those prices. I would say there's nothing that surprising about what's happened so far. Obviously, I can't predict, no one can predict how we kind of go through this journey and how we land the plane or settle out. Can we have a soft landing per se? But I would say so far, with a tightening, with real tightening of monetary conditions, this has been relatively predictable and, not that volatile, relative to
But if so
other
predictable, why do you think that the market has missed it in some ways?
Well, I don't have a good sense of any individual place or any individual stock, but generally speaking, when you tighten economic conditions, you have an impact on asset prices. So we had very, very easy monetary policy for a long time, and that definitely inflated asset values. And now that we're tightening monetary conditions, it shouldn't be surprising that in places where valuations were most forward, where people were really focused on the forward and what could be and what might be, that's the first place where you actually see valuations and asset values, contract.
So when clients call you and say, okay, so what's the next 18 months look like from your perspective, the house view, the David Solomon view, what does it look like? Are we in a recession?
Well, the house view is slowing economic activity, higher rates, and probably a 30% chance of recession as you look forward over the next 12 to 24 months. What I would say, and that's our research, our research point of view. What I would say when I'm advising clients is we're going to tighten economic conditions. It's going to have an impact on a number of things in your business that are hard to predict. You have to be thinking about your risk appetite. You have to be thinking about your planning. You have to think about the fact that we probably at some point, that there's a reasonable chance at some point that we have a recession or we have, very, very slow, sluggish growth. And so start preparing for that. Start thinking about that. That doesn't mean that that's definitely going to happen. But certainly, I think that if you're running a significant enterprise, you have to be looking through a lens with a little bit more caution right now than you might have been when we were sitting here a year ago.
How many calls are you getting about M&A in this moment? Companies that all of a sudden were completely off the table that might now be on the table?
Well, I think that consumer confidence and CEO confidence always has an impact on M&A. And so there's no question, with confidence waning a little bit, that you're not seeing the same velocity of activity that we saw maybe 12 to 18 months ago. However, I will say, because the economic landscape is changing significantly, people are thinking a lot about how to best position themselves competitively. And there are a number of companies that thought that they were going to have easy access to capital that now probably have a harder journey to raise the capital they need to execute on their plans. So I would say the dialogue level inside our organization with companies large and small is very, very robust. You're also seeing a significant increase in activism. Because of a reset in values, we're seeing more dialogues around take privates. And so the activity levels are still high. Now, whether that all comes to fruition and the pace at which that comes to fruition, you have to wait and see.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.